day everyone, welcome. My name is Susan and we're going to do a nice little quick 30-minute Pilates on the mat. So we're going to start connecting with our breath, a little bit of a warm-up before we get to work. Now, Pilates stance, heels together, feet into a V. Now, the breathing is in through the nose, out through the mouth. And on the exhale, I want you to engage your core. So basically suck your gut in every time you exhale. The exhale is loud and forceful like the letter H and hollow, all right? If you don't want to have a loud breath like I do, you can pretend you're blowing out a candle or fogging up a window. Now, for the first 4 breaths, I want you to, on the exhale, engage thighs tight, pelvic floor, bring it up, buttocks nice and tight, belly button to spine. And I want you to visualize you've got a belt, you're tightening the ribs, or you're knitting the ribs together, just for the first 4 breaths. Standing tall, relax the shoulders, let's breathe together. Inhaling through the nose, and nice and tight, keep breathing. We're breathing thoracic breathing, we're breathing out to the side. Exhale, everything nice and tight. 2 more. Nice full breath. Inhale completely. Exhale, everything nice and tight. All right, perfect. Release the heels, roll the shoulders out. Let's do a couple of warm-ups, all right? So we're going to start with our calf raises. Now the calf raises, what we're going to do is you're going to come up onto the balls of the feet, and you're going to come all the way back down, okay? So now the rest of the warm-up, the rest of the class, just focus on belly button to spine. So basically sucking your gut in on the exhale. So with the arms for the calf raises, arms to the side, or if you can bring them up to the ceiling. Roll the shoulders out, relax. Find your focal point, little spot to stare at the floor. This will help you with your balance as well. Let's go. Inhale up. And up. Two more. All the way up. Press down to the balls of the feet. Dig those toes in. And now the next time you come up, see if you can stay here. Breathe. One more. Come down all the way. Roll the shoulders out. Now let's release those legs. Roll the ankles. Release the calves. Shake your legs out. Roll the shoulders out. All right? Let's do one more. Arms to the side. Feet are hip distance apart. Inhale, arms back. Look over the right shoulder. Exhale. Left. So this is warming up the shoulders, a gentle neck stretch, keep going, and also releasing, stretching the chest, the pectorals, and the front of the deltoid. One more time to whatever side you're going to, and roll it out. All right. Now let's get back onto the floor. With my, normally I have an hour class, so we do a lot more warming up, but because we have a short class, we do a quick little warm up. And let's get onto our bellies. I'm going to start with some swimming today. So, pelvis and hips nicely anchored into the floor. Reach out with the arms and the legs. So what we're going to do here is working on upper body, lower body coordination. You can lift leg and arm up and down. Don't worry if you don't get it, just get them off the floor. It doesn't have to be very high. Now when you're lifting your leg, I really want you to focus on using your buttock and your hamstring. Even though we're working on strengthening the lower back, try to use your buttock and your hamstring more so than your lower back. Left arm, right leg, let's go. Inhale up, your head is level with the spine. Now you can hover on the way down or you can touch. Inhale up, exhale down. Keep going, up. And the next time you're up, stay here and breathe. Down. All right. And always remember that we do a lot of stretching between. That's normal breathing. And if it doesn't feel good, you don't have to do it. Even if you do one and that's it, you can't do any more, don't worry about it. Stop and rest when you need to. Listen to your body. Pay attention to how you feel. If you're going to experience pain, please don't do it. Right arm, left leg, let's go. Inhale up. And exhale down. And the next time it's up, stay here and breathe. and down. All right, we're gonna rest. So I want you to come up into your shell, come up very slowly. Your back is probably really tight. Open up the knees and gently lean back, rest on your forearms and bow your head. Now this is called the shell, it's a rest. So I want you just to go to normal breathing. Let's slow down the breath, slow down the heart rate, stretch your body out, release your lower back, stretch out your buttocks, rest your arms and your shoulders. Perfect. Come into table. Let's do a few cat and cows. This is normal breathing. Let's just really stretch everything out. Head up, sacrum up, C-scoop spine. And then arch the back, chin to chest, belly button spine. Lengthening the spine, releasing the upper back and that lovely lower back. And one more. Perfect. And then from here, I'd like you to bring yourself onto the floor, onto the side of the mat. Now, we're going to be doing some hip exercises now. So if you find that this is really hard on your hip, you can also, I usually provide little pads for my students just to make it a little more comfortable. If you have to, you can also use a little thin blanket or a little thin towel. So what I need you to do here now is to lay on the back of the mat. Now rest your head in your hand, or if you want, you can have your head on your arm. All right. Knees together. Make sure the hips are nice and lined up. So we're going to work some hips now. Take it easy. We're going to do sets of 4. We're going to do 3 different exercises for both hips. So if you find you do one of your hips getting a little tired, the resting place to go is bring your top knee on the floor and rest. All right, if you need to, don't be shy. So like I said, don't force your body. If you start losing control, you're getting a little shaky and you're getting tired, that's where your body's telling you to stop and rest. All right, so what we're going to do here is you're going to keep your knees together again. Hips are lined up. We're going to do something called the clam. So let me show you quickly. I'm going to keep my heels together. I'm opening the knees and exhaling down. That's it. Keep your heels together, all right? Hand in front. This is your kickstand or your little stabilizer. So I want you to make sure that your body stays nice and still. The only thing moving is the leg and the hip. Let's go. Inhale up. And inhale up. Exhale. Don't forget, belly button to spine. Suck your gut in. So working on strengthening the core muscles, the abdominals, and the lower back. Everything works together. Working on the hip as well at this point, but everything revolves around core strength. Bring it up, stay here and breathe. One more. Bring it down, let's rest. Bring your knee on top and relax. You can straighten your bottom leg. If you want, you can come all the way down. Now the rest we take is just to release the tension as it accumulates. Releasing the thigh, resting the hip, the buttock as well. Let's do another one. Bring them back up. Now, keep the bottom leg bent. I want you to straighten the top leg. Again, make sure that your hips are lined up. You're not leaning forward or tilted back. We really want to keep things lined up so we're nice and safe. Now with this one here, we're going to bring the leg up to the ceiling and down. Do what you can. If you can't get up to the ceiling, don't worry about it. Just do what you can, all right? Let's go. Inhale up. And inhale up, heel up. And so working, you can feel your quads, your hamstrings, your glutes as well, but focusing on the inner thigh, the hip adductors, abductors, the flexors. Lubricating that nice ball and socket. Let's do another one. Up, inhale up. And now the next time it's up, I'm going to keep it there. If you can. Bring it down and rest. Go right into your little rest. Try to relax, slow it down. We take a quick rest. The rests aren't very long. It's just enough time to let it go. All right? If you find you have to stay in the stretch a little longer, absolutely, but not too long. And let's see if we can do one more. Straighten that top leg again. All right? I want you to bring it to 1 o'clock. Let me show you quickly what we're going to do. Actually, no. We're going to inhale to 1. I'm going to exhale back. Just so it's lined up to your spine. All right, that's it. So we're going to do it 4 times. So ready? Let's go. Inhale. Exhale back. Inhale. 2 more. And inhale. Stay here. Breathe. Bring it back. Now, I want you just to straighten the legs. Let's get onto our belly. So as a transition to the other hip, we're going to do some heel beats. So this particular one is focusing on your glutes, on your buttocks. So pelvis and hips nicely anchored into the floor. You can rest your chin on your stacked hands or lift your head off the floor. Now I want you to keep your knees on the floor, bring your feet slightly off the floor, not way up here, nice and close. The closer the better. We're going to click our heels. All you're going to do is just this, click your heels. That's it. All right, so we're going to have slow breath, but I want you to move as fast as you can with your heels. All right, so we're going to do 7 of these. All right, these are called heel beats. So start breathing and clicking. The breath is slow. Engage the core, belly button to spine, squeeze. And if you find there's a little too much fire, just slow down your clicking. You don't have to go super fast. And this is targeting, engaging, isolating our glutes, our buttocks. One more. And relax. Let your legs just go. Let your buttocks just go slack. Let's get into our little shell so we can stretch things out before we get to the other hip. Slowly bring yourself up. Now your back might be really, really tight, so very gently ease yourself into your little shell. Open up your knees, lean back slowly. And rest. This is similar to our child's pose in our yoga, but you don't have to put your head on the floor. It's just about releasing the back, and this is stretching up the hips, the buttocks. We really want to work on releasing the lower back because the lower back works with the core. Everything works together. And when you're ready, let's come up and slowly, let's get to the other side. All right, let's try this side now. Maybe this hip is better for you. Maybe this is a hip that's not so good for you. So take it easy. Knees together. Make sure you're nice and comfortable. Hips are nice and lined up. Knees are stacked. Let's do our clam. Heels stay together. Let's go. Inhale. And try to relax. Close your eyes. If that helps you relax and focus on your breath and what you're doing, close your eyes if you'd like. If not, find a little focal point. Stare at it. Concentrate on what you're doing. Pay attention to how you feel and on the part of the body that you're working with. Bring it up. Stay here. Breathe. One more. And come down right into the rest. Bring your knee onto the floor. If you need to straighten your bottom leg, absolutely. Rest. Perfect. All right, rest is over now. So rearrange, make sure that you're nice and comfortable. Bottom knee is bent, nice and stable. Put your little kickstand down. This one comes up to the ceiling and down, or wherever you can get it. All right, let's go. Heel up. And up. Relax, smile, breathe. Belly button fine. Kiss your spine with your belly button. Snap it together. Up again. And next time it comes up, stay here. Breathe. Down. Slow. Right into your little rest. And rest. Now you find that you know, even if we're working with the top leg, the bottom leg gets a lot of tension as well because it's really kind of digging into the ground, trying to help keep you nice and stable. So if that leg is a little tight as well, straighten it and relax it. Rest your whole body. It doesn't take long. Once you got into your Pilates practice, it's just the same with the yoga. You create the muscle memory, those engrams. Your body knows what it needs to relax, and it usually doesn't take very long. All right? So let's get back into this position. Let's do our forward kick. So get the knee, make sure your body's nice and anchored, you're comfortable, and you're safe. Let's go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale forward. Kick. Exhale back. Line it up to your spine. Go. Again. Feeling strong, feeling powerful and confident. And the next time you kick it out, stay here. Breathe. And bring it back. Now, let's roll onto our backs. We're going to stretch those hips out. Let's do our reverse pigeon. So roll onto your back. This is just a stretch, so it's normal breathing. Left leg up, right foot on top of the left knee. You can bend the left one if you want. Right hand on the right knee, left hand behind the left thigh, and gently pull. Very gentle. This is a stretch. All right, so normal breathing. And I want you to feel a nice release of the hip. You can feel your hamstring, your quads, your buttocks, even into your pelvic floor groin area, maybe even your lower back. If you need a deeper stretch, pull a little more or less, whatever feels good for you. Let's go to the other side. Really get a nice stretch. Reverse pigeon. This is a really good stretch for your sciatic nerve as well. Great. All right. Perfect. And knees together. Give yourself a big hug and rock and release that lower back. Stretch that lower back out. Perfect. And then from here, I want you to stretch your legs out. Let's stretch our bodies up. Bring your arms over your head. If you want, put your arms anywhere you'd like and just lengthen your body. Stretch out your abdominals, your hips, your thighs. Stretch it out. Perfect. All right, so from here, bring the knees up, and we're going to get our legs up to the ceiling. All right, so we're going to do two things from here. Legs up. We're going to do an open V. Only as wide as the mat and close. Let's go. Heels up. Exhale. Now having your legs up to the ceiling takes a lot of core strength. Do what you can. Inhale. Try to relax the shoulders. And open. Stay here. In. Rest. Feet on the floor. Straighten your legs and stretch. And then don't forget to give yourself a hug. Always taking care of that lower back. Alright? Feeling the tension lower back is not a bad thing. You can tell your lower back muscles are working. But make sure that you release them. Alright? Perfect. Let's do one more with our legs up to the ceiling. Alright? Now this one here, I'm going to give you a couple of choices. Okay? First of all, I'm going to do a quick demo. Legs come up. I'm going to take the right leg. I'm going to bring it down as low as I can. That's comfortable so you feel a really deep stretch into the inner thigh. This is working the hip as well. And then I'm going to come up. All right? If you find this is a bit much, put the left foot on the floor and do it this way. Don't worry if you can't go very far. That's not the point. You go to where it feels the best for you. When you feel that intense stretch, even if it's right here, stay there. Don't worry about it, okay? Don't force your body. And if you can only do one and after that you're done, come here and go back to your stretches. Leg up or foot on the floor. We're going to work with the right leg. Make sure the shoulders are adjusted. You're comfortable. Let's go. Heel down. And core strength again. Moving that heavy leg around. Inhale down. And nice and slow. It's not a race. You follow the breath. Complete inhale. And belly button to spine. And the next time you bring it down wherever it needs to be, we're going to stay there. And breathe. Exhale up. And rest. Now the hugging and the stretching are the two main stretches we do when we're laying on the floor. Any order. You can do the stretch or the hug and the stretch, doesn't matter. All right? When you're ready, let's do the other side. Again, leg up, or if you want, put the foot down, focus on the leg. It doesn't matter. We're still working that one leg. Ready, left leg, let's go. Inhale. And 2 more. And the next time you bring it down, stay there and breathe. Bring it up, bend, and rest. Straighten your legs, hug, or hug and straighten your legs. Perfect. Now, from here, I want you to bring yourself up to a seated position very slowly. All right, we're going to do a couple of moves from here. First of all, we're going to start with our boat. Do high boat and low boat today. All right. Now, I always want to remember that, like I've said many times, and I will always remind you, do what you can. If at this point you're getting a little tired, your belly's on fire, you know, if you can only do one, you do it well, be happy with that. It's quality over quantity. All right. So it's all about strengthening our bodies, but also control, precision, concentration, breathing, and focus. All right, so high boat, I'm going to show you this one here. Now, this one here, anything we do from the seated position, your back must stay straight. Head is level and neck is long and you're looking forward. So I don't want you all hunched over. Straighten that spine so you use those nice strong back muscles to help you, all right, along with your core. So let me show you this one here. You can hold on to the back of the legs, elbows wide. My back is straight. I'm going to bring my legs up here. If you can't do that, legs here, here. Even if you can manage just to do this, that's okay too. Keep your breath going. All right, we're going to come up. We're going to stay for 4. All right, ready? Big breath. Exhale. Now the progression to this one here as you get stronger is to lift, release the arms. And down. Now, this is our rest. Let your arms go slack, bow your head, rest your spine, rest your belly and your back, just relax. So any seated position or any seated exercise, this is where you can come to rest. All right, so that was the high boat. Roll the shoulders out. Let's do the low boat now. I'm going to give you 2 ways to do the low boat. All right, now depending on how you feel at this point. This is one way. Resting on the forearm, all right, using them to help you. Stay nice and sturdy. You're going to lift your legs just here. That's it. You're going to look up to the ceiling. This one's can be a little bit more intense, all right? So make sure that you don't use your neck. Use your core muscles, not your neck. Get the feet off the floor, the legs off the floor, not high, just get them off the floor if you can. Now, resting on the forearms, that's going to be a nice little support structure for you. If you're a little bit stronger and you don't want to, you want to try this, you can do it that way as well, all right? I'll do it the hard way, but I'll get you set up like this, all right? So let's go. In position, legs up, breathe. And one more. Come up and rest. That's a tough one. There's a lot of activity going on, a lot of fire in the belly with that one there. Rest. Slow down the breath, slow down the heart rate. Perfect. All right. Bring yourself up, roll the shoulders out. Now we're going to do a nice easy one here. I say that about all of them. Okay. So this one here is called the bottom walk. This one is specifically for your bottom, your buttock. Okay, so we're going to isolate each glute or each side, all right? Now let me show you this one here. 2 ways to position your arms. You can lean back. All we're going to do is you're going to slide your heel up to the cusp of the knee and slide it down. That's it. Okay, I'll do it this way so you can see me. Now if you want, you can sit, lean back, but make sure your back is straight. All right, just like this. And now, when you bring your foot up to, if you can, to the cusp of the knee. If you find that's too intense, slide it up along the side of the calf, that's fine. Now, with the position of the knee, make sure that the knee doesn't come whipping out here. Let me do it this way here. Try to keep it as straight. If it comes out a little bit because that's just the way your hips are set up, that's fine. But I don't want it coming out here, all right? So we're gonna do 4 on each, we're gonna do 3, and the 4th one we're gonna hold, all right? Bottom walk. Now, if you wanna try something a little more challenging, you can sit with a straight spine with your genie arms. You can do it that way if you want, okay? So I'm gonna do genie arms. Let's start with the right leg. Let's go. Inhale up, and relax, breathe. Now you're gonna feel that in your hip flexors and your quads as well, but focusing on the buttock, on the glute. It's called the bottom walk. One more up, stay here and breathe. One more breath. And relax, all right? Release, roll the shoulders out, roll them out, all right? Let's try this side here. Again, if you can, when you get to the foot into the cusp of the knee, it's a really deep stretch as well. So if you find it's a little too intense, you can kind of make adjustments as you go along. If you try it here and you're going, oh, I don't know about that, bring it down a little bit lower, okay? Try to keep your knee as straight as you can. Like I said, if it comes out a bit, that's not the end of the world, but I don't want it way out here, all right? So adjust yourself either like this or genie arms. I'll do genie arms again. Straight spine if you're genie arms. Let's go. Inhale. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Belly button to spine. Suck your gut in tight on the exhale. That is all your power. With the breath, the exhale, engage in the core. There's so much called the powerhouse. A lot of force, a lot of power. Bring it up. Stay here. Bring it down. Rest. Just let your body go. Come on. Roll the shoulders up. All right, so from here, let's get ourselves up to standing, and we're going to do some stretches, and we're done. All right? And come up nice and slow. Roll the shoulders out, shake out the legs. Nice wide V. Back up a little bit here. All right? These are just stretches now, so normal breathing, right arm up. And this is a bilateral stretch, reach. Just relax. Feel a nice lengthening of this. Is going to stretch your whole body out. We do this particular one in our yoga class as well. Come up. Use your core muscles to help you move your body. Bring the right arm down and lift the left one up. And come on. Bring the right arm up all the way. Now reach up. If you want, you can do a back bend if you'd like, or just reach up to the ceiling. Stretch it out. Lengthen your body. And let's see if we can get into a V-straddle split. Hinging at the hips, come down. Now with this one here, open up the legs a little wider, fingertips, knuckles, hands on the floor. If this is really challenging for you and it makes you dizzy, come up halfway, hands on the knees, or if you need to, bend the knees, come down. Whatever feels good, it's just a stretch. A V-straddle split is a full body stretch, really lengthening the spine as well. Feel it into the back of the legs, lower back. Walk your hands to the left. Feeling that extra stretch on the right side of the body, the inner thigh, and a deep stretch into the left hamstring. Walk your hands to center, go to the other side. Come back to center. Bend the knees, come up very slowly so you don't get dizzy. All the way up. Get those legs together. And give yourself a big hug. Coming out today, and a clap for your friends, and a clap for you, and we're done. All right, thank you so much for joining me, and that was one other version of our lovely Pilates mat. And have a lovely day, and carry on, be safe, and I'll see you soon. Thank you again.